Good morning, everyone. Surprise! I'm in San Francisco. This is the first leg of my upcoming trip, which is going to be an epic bucket list adventure. But first, before heading to that location, I have an event to attend here in San Francisco. So came here just for the day. I'm here in my hotel room. It's 8:52 a.m. I'm getting ready for some 9 o'clock meetings. And then I would love to show you all around the city, what I get up to. I mean, I don't have a ton of time today, but I'm going to be working through the day, then hopefully get to at least walk around my old stomping grounds in the afternoon. And we're headed to an event tonight. The event is at 7 p.m. and we have an international flight at 11:15 p.m. We have an international red eye. So it is going to be a jam-packed day. I honestly didn't sleep that well last night. I got in really late. So it's gonna be a matter of just like pushing through, staying healthy, and getting through tomorrow's events, which will be really exciting. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get ready for these calls and then catch up with you after. By the way, if you're new here, hey, I'm Alex. I'm a digital nomad and I spent my time between LA, Italy, Mexico, and other amazing parts of the world. On my channel, you'll find thrifting, travel, and lifestyle content. So if that sounds interesting to you, please hit the subscribe button. It helps my channel grow and it helps me bring more videos to you all each and every week. Everyone, I am in San Miguel de Allende. I am here for a friend's wedding and also to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, which I'm so excited about. I've actually celebrated Dia de los Muertos here in Mexico before, which I'll tell you all about, but I am really excited to be back in this beautiful city. We had insane travel plans. I mean, when I tell you, like, we cut it so close. We basically went to San Francisco for one night. We had an event at 7 p.m. and our flight to Mexico was at 11:15 p.m. So we basically left the event at 9, got to the airport by 9:30, which is cutting it so close for an international flight, flew a red eye, got to Mexico City at 5 in the morning, had someone pick us up at the airport and drive us to San Miguel, got here at 11, and then went to the wedding at 4 p.m. Like, it was insane. But I am so thankful that I got to be there, that we got to celebrate our friends and be part of their beautiful ceremony and all the celebrations. And now it's time to celebrate one of the most magical times in Mexico, which is Dia de los Muertos. It's early in the morning. I'm gonna go grab some coffees and some pastries, walk around the city a little bit, but it is a working day. I am working remotely, so I am going to find a quiet place to sit down and get some work done. So let's go. Been working a ton. I'm getting pretty tired. It's been a crazy time at work, which I will definitely get into. I think in my next video, I'll be sure to bring you all into what I've been doing and how I'm working remotely full time while I'm doing all these fun travels. But we're gonna get ready to go out and celebrate Dia de los Muertos. And you know, it's so interesting. I mean, it's an incredibly beautiful time in Mexico, I think, no matter where you go in the country. But this experience has been very different from the one that I had 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, I was kind of at a low point, honestly, in life. I was like super sad and heartbroken, and then I got laid off from my job and just like didn't know what I wanted to do next, and I decided to hit the pause button. I like packed up my whole life in San Francisco. I subletted my room. This all happened like mid-October, and it had always been on my bucket list to visit Mexico during Dia de los Muertos, and so I bought a one-way ticket to Mexico City, and I think I got to Mexico on like October 27th or something like that. And when I got here, I ended up meeting this incredible woman on couchsurfing who invited me to travel with her to Michoacan to celebrate Dia de los Muertos. And there she took me to a few different towns that are, I think, pretty famous for Dia de los Muertos celebrations. Pátzcuaro, another town called Tzintzuntzan, which is really fun to say. And that was like a very special experience because the celebrations were, I would say, much more locally driven. Yeah, there was definitely like music and more joyous festivities and partying, but it was also introspective and maybe almost a more serious celebration, if you will. And we drove around to different cemeteries at night, and we would kind of walk around and see how people celebrated by bringing their loved ones food and flowers, and like church bells would ring every hour, and it was incredibly special, and I had never seen anything like it, and it really made me fall in love with that tradition. This time around, we came to San Miguel de Allende obviously mostly for the wedding, to be here with my friends, but I'd been here before. I had liked this town. It was definitely fun, but it's a really different vibe. It's much more of like a show. It's very like glamorous, and it's more about dressing up and getting your face painted, and there are definitely more like locally driven elements of it as well, but I would say it's mostly done for tourists. So I'm glad that I am getting to see a different aspect. Like, it's making me appreciate this, what I saw 5 years ago, a lot more. And we're even talking about how next year we want to go back to Michoacan, back to Pátzcuaro to celebrate it next year. But we're, you know, for now we're really enjoying the festivities that San Miguel de Allende is putting on, and getting to meet new people, and yeah, it's been really fun. Mexico has such a special place in my heart. Like, that trip 5 years ago, like, Mexico healed me. It healed me from like the heartbreak, confusion around what purpose I had in life. I got laid off from my job, and it gave me time to think, like, do I want to go back to that same line of work? Do I want to think about something else? And that's honestly, even though I didn't immediately make a transition into a different field, that's really where the thinking started. And so anyway, Mexico just has an incredibly special place in my heart. I love the people, I love the culture, I love the food, I love the land, and I'm excited to share more of that with you in my next videos, because this is definitely not the end of this trip. So anyway, if you're excited to hear more about that, be sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see my upcoming videos. For now, let's go out and celebrate. So it is our last night in San Miguel. I need to put my suitcase together because we're getting on a bus early tomorrow morning to go to Mexico City. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to follow along on the rest of my travel journeys, my thrifting adventures, and everything in between, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow. And until next time, bye.